I don't understand why people, or why the Democrats can't see why they have fallen. I was someone who hated Trump out of pure ignorance because I knew nothing about politics. I never paid attention to this shit. I didn't care because the way I've always felt was my vote never fucking mattered. And if it hasn't proven to be true up until this moment, that's pretty accurate if you ask me, because none of these people are representing us the way that they're supposed to. However, the Democrats, literally, all they did was talk trash about Trump. That was part of the reason why I didn't like him, was because all I heard were negative things. And when you don't do your own research, and you hear the majority of the people say negative things, and you start to go, okay, this must be bad. When you start to do your research, you start to realize that these people are fucking dumb. I'm so sorry, but you are. And another reason why I didn't like him was because I felt like he didn't talk like a politician. I didn't think it was appropriate for him to go and talk the shit that he talks, until I realized that that's exactly how you guys need to be talked to. That's the only thing that seems to register in your brain. And the thing that people don't understand with the Democrats is they are very big on handing out money, but they like to mask it as a social program. Like, they really want to help the people, and everyone just wants to put their foot on your neck. They don't explain to you how much it costs to give you these services and how it's going to affect you in the long run. They don't talk about the raise of taxes, and they know that it takes a couple years for that to start to increase. So by the time that you notice, they can blame it on someone else, because now the presidency, whoever their administration one, is no longer in the office, and they can blame the next person, or they can blame the previous person, because you don't really quite understand how this works, and they count on that. You want to talk about loving the uneducated? That's the Democrats, to be quite honest. They sit here and they complain and they talk shit. He has concepts of a plan. Well, that's better than no plan at all. Because if you don't know what a concept of a plan is, it's various ideas that you could possibly have to implement, but you don't really know which one's going to work until you're in there and figure it out. So if you want me to decorate your home, I can come up with a bunch of concepts of plans, but I'm not going to really know which one's going to work until I'm in your house and I see what you got going on and what your budget is. So that is essentially a concept of a plan that ends up becoming a plan. You guys don't have that. All you guys have is relying on the fact that people hate him so much that you can just sit here and deflect. So again, that's like me asking you to decorate my house, and instead of you giving me any type of plan, you just want to sit there and point out how ugly someone else's house is and how you don't plan to do it that way. Like, it wouldn't be that way, but you're not going to tell me how it will be. You guys don't seem to understand how hard you have failed the people. It is ridiculous. It is like we're starting to realize, like, okay, you know what, as much as I really want to have all these, like, nice things, I would love to have, well, I don't really want the whole universal healthcare. I'd like affordable healthcare. But you start to realize, oh, okay, it's not just completely black and white like that. It's not just give me money because you have it and you can do it. When you start to realize all the economics that go into running a fucking country, that are past just a simple, just give us money for healthcare, and you start to realize, well, we're spending money here, we're spending money there, we need money for this, we need money for this, we need this infrastructure, we have all these things we're far behind on. How are we going to fund them and fund this? Nobody can seem to answer that fucking question, but you want to keep literally trying to convince me that I should be okay with you just spending my tax dollars like it's nobody's business. Like, you guys are like the biggest fucking tricks at this point. You guys have been pimping the American people for fucking decades. And we have finally woken up. Some of us haven't. Some of us still want to hold on to the dream that the Democrats want to protect us, that they're protecting us from the evil Nazis. Like, you guys have literally called 50% of the country Nazis, and you sit here and go, why don't they want to team up with us? You're talking to the American people. You think you're attacking him, but when we all sit there and we say, well, we want someone like that in office, you're attacking us, and you don't seem to understand that. I don't understand why anyone would sit here and talk any type of thing about Trump being inappropriate when I haven't even seen anybody on the Democratic Party act appropriate. They only stand for a percentage of the country, and if you do not align with their views, they will not represent you at all. They will see you as an enemy, and they would want to take you out. That's the reality of it. Republicans will look at you and call you stupid, and that's about it. Republicans, to me, I look at it, are like, they're that hard parent that you don't really understand why they're so fucking hard on you, and you get really annoyed because you feel like you know better until you grow up and you realize, oh my God, now I realize why they were so hard on me. The Democrats are the best friend parent that let you literally ruin your life because it was your choice. Because at least it was your choice. They allowed you to freely express yourself straight into the grave. I don't know why anybody likes that, why you guys would still be a part of that. You don't even have to be a Republican. Just, you need to shift. The Democrat needs to become something else. It can't just be free, willy-nilly, giving money away, and just sitting there talking shit and putting fear into everyone, thinking that the Nazis are coming for you. Like that right there, the fact that people have tried to kill your colleagues because of those types of comments, who are now going to be rotting in fucking jail because of the shit that you keep implementing in their head. The unaliving thoughts they want to have on themselves because of the shit you keep telling them, you guys should be held accountable for that. Because I'm pretty sure if I bullied the shit out of someone online and something happened, I'd be held accountable for that. But you guys can sit here and talk any type of shit, fuck with people's mental health, and it's completely fine. Okay.